You are weird, but cute.
Oh. Maybe not.
So that's 20 days away. Maybe it'll get really warm.
Very frozen.
Are you stealing my camera?
I guess somebody's gonna be busy today.
I just wanted to take a quick minute and show you some of these overgrown plants. I think this is more than they normally get up here. We've been up here, this is the 6th season, and I can handle most winters, but I'm done.
While we are here.
Yeah, guess what day it is?
March 10th.
The day before our anniversary.
Oh.
No, that's not what you were thinking. All right, we are here because it is time to put eggs in the incubator. They just came out of the basement, so they're pretty cold. We'll let them warm up until maybe 8 p.m. tonight, and then we'll kick it on. And then, of course, it's 21 days until they're ready to hatch out. Then we leave them enclosed in here for about 36 hours once they've started hatching. And then we take them out to the barn. How do I select my eggs? Well, there's really not that much science to it. I like to pick a variety of colors. I'll show you this tray I put together just now. So for fun, I did almost like a stripe. So greens, then the browns, and then greens. So
when they hatch, it's gonna be green, white, green, green. No.
Yeah, yeah, they'll be striped chicks. No. But I do try to pick the eggs that have the correct shape and some of the colors that I like. You know, it's interesting. I was looking the other day, and as the birds, you know, every year if you mix, I think it's a brown layer with a blue layer, you get a green layer the next year, or they're going to lay green eggs the next time. So I just pull out a variety to see what we're getting the next year. What we've been slowly doing, because we don't buy any chicks in anymore, we probably will eventually have to buy in roosters on occasion just for the bloodlines. But generally, we just raise out our own chicks. It saves us a lot of money every year, because if you were bringing in a couple hundred meat birds at $2 each, that would be $800. And then if you're bringing in layers on top of that, which we would have to do, layers are usually more expensive birds. And so we're just not doing that. We just do all of our own. We keep about 100 layers at the end of the season to go into next year. What we're going to do for the next batch, though, of hatching out, hopefully we have some favorite birds out there. We have a new favorite rooster and some favorite hens. It's a color I really like. They're a gray color with little black patches. Someday I'll show you when we're out there. I really like them. So we're going to separate some of those birds out and try to get some offspring from those two. We're not doing anything specific. It's kind of fun to see what colors you get. And we have a very big mix of birds. There is no one breed out there. I think we've had some American breasts. We've done just a layer mix from Murray McMurray, I think. So we're just, there's a huge random number. The first year we brought in some birds that we thought, oh, you know, they're good at foraging. But they were so small, you can't really use them as meat birds. No. And so we want something that's a good mix. We probably don't get as many eggs as we would like, because none of our birds are specific heavy egg layers. But we have some interesting mix of birds, and we're happy with what we're doing. All right, so we're going to close this up. We'll leave these in here for a few hours, and then later on tonight we'll kick this puppy on, get these birds cooking. Oh, okay. They're sleeping. You are weird, but cute. All right. Good night. You want me to turn this on?
No.
No?
No. Good.
Good?
So,
Okay.
This time, can you stay recording? Thank you.
Big difference between yesterday and today, huh?
Very big difference. So yesterday was sunny and beautiful and 50, and today has been snowy and cold. But it is nice in here. It's about 50 degrees inside of here. I wasn't 100% sure I'd be able to finish soil blocks today, but it's warm enough. I'm going to try and get that done right now. So yesterday I got all the paper pot trays done, and I got 10 of the larger soil blocks done. I need to do 5 more large soil blocks, and then for sure 4 small ones. But I think I'll probably do a few more because I want to do get some stuff ready for herbs. I want to plant another tray of basil because I like to keep the basil rotating and going. So I need to get that done, and then I need to get 3 trays of the big blocks done, which I don't have to do today. Plus, if I'm really motivated, I could get started on the blocks for onions, which we need 48 trays for onions, which is a lot.
Yeah.
So, but the good news is at least I'll have a big chunk of these, the next planting, out of the way. I don't need to worry about it. The bad news is because the weather looks so bad coming up, these trays are just going to sit in here without seeds in them for a while because we don't have room in the germination room. And we have 4-degree nights coming up, a couple of them, and we do not want this heater running in here, even to keep it just above freezing. It's going to be just way too cold, and we'll go through way too much gas. We can go through 10% of our tank in one night, which means several cold nights in a row. We need to get that tank filled because they only fill it to 80%. So like once a week sometimes we would need to get it filled if we're using it when it's really cold. So we do not want to have to kick it on until probably April 1st, roughly. With those super cold nights. So what did we just do in the house?
We put the egg in the incubator.
Yeah, we're about to hatch out our first chicks of the year. So that 21 days from now, pay attention, we're going to have chicks, which is, it's a lot of fun, but they're a lot of work for you. They're a lot of work for you because I don't do that much with them. But yeah, we love hatching out chicks. It's always fun to have babies around the farm. Plus, it's fun to see the colors we get, and it's interesting. Okay, and then you're gonna check the heater right now.
For 1 hour today.
Is the gas turned on?
Yeah. Well, yesterday was working. Okay. So this one is good. Okay, now it's working. Let's see. We had the blower working. We're waiting for the flame. Oh. Maybe not. Okay, we have issues with the thermostat, so probably we need to replace them.
What else were you going to work on today?
I will continue working on the high town. I know I've been working for almost 2 weeks.
There's a lot to do to get it ready for spring planting. But one of the things you're going to do today is get the leaves. We brought 4 big bags of leaves home last year. The big super sacks we use. And so you're going to spread some of those around in that high tunnel.
I think we had a good start with this one here. Let me see the schedule for this one. So this first bed on my left side, I can put a leaf. This next one, I think all except the one is gonna be carrot because it will be hard to try to use the cedar with too many leaves. I think I will leave it that thing without leaf.
Hi. He's coming. Just a minute. Good girl. Can you lay down? Can you lay down? Oh, you're such a good girl. I know. You're such a good girl. Okay, so you're going to do the heater first, though.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
All right, well, I'm going to get to mixing soil. Lucky me.
Wow, fun.
No, not really.
Okay, I just almost finishes 4 bed, but I need more. I need more leaf, and plus I need fill it up. I need put more leaf over the other 3 bed over there on the other side. So I have to go and get another one. Okay, we are here upside looking for more leaf, and they are here. Very frozen. So yesterday when I was recording, the battery of the camera dead or die, or so I put the bag with leaf here inside. So I think I have enough to continue here, but I want to show you something. Winter's back. Yep, winter's back. So we are under winter storm warning. Today probably we will see another 5 inches more of snow. Outside is crazy, a lot of wind, and I here inside of the high tunnel checking if everything is okay. Well, at least this one looks the plastic looks clear, which means no snow on the top. But let's go see what is the situation of the other one. I guess somebody's gonna be busy today shoveling. Looks good, not too bad. It is easy when the snow is fluffy. It is hard when the snow is wet and heavy. But this kind of snow is easy to clear. I think we are safe for now. Like I say, we are still waiting for another storm, winter storm, on Saturday night through Monday. So probably I'll be watching here. Well, a couple times we'll be here watching, not all the time, but you know. But the other thing I had to do is come outside and try the cleaning. trying to clean this because there's a lot of snow upside. I don't want the snow over there because it will be a start building a pile. The wind is getting worse, so it's gonna be it's gonna be very windy this afternoon. So I'm just about start moving snow. Try to clean the driveway. That's the first thing I will do, and then I'll be focused on shoveling the snow, putting away from the high tunnel. Let's go see how much I can do today. The good news, the snow is not heavy. It's very fluffy. It's easy to move.
Red-winged blackbirds.
Yeah, I can hear the little red wind. The poor guy has been here for 3 days.
Looking for his girlfriend.
Yeah, but I think he's coming here too early.
We love red-winged blackbirds. The first year we had a mating pair here.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I mean, last year there were red-winged blackbirds everywhere. And we really love them because when they're nesting, they will chase off eagles,
Yeah.
they will chase off hawks. They don't care. They're not afraid of anything when they're nesting.
Even you.
They even chase me off.
Yeah.
But we love them. And they just came back the last couple of days. So we're excited to see how many we get back this year.
Yeah.
Today is quite literally the calm before the storm.
The real one.
The real storm. So it has been already a very long, hard winter here, and
Yeah.
we have gotten so much snow. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's complaining about it. And we don't even mind winter that much, because
Yeah.
if you live up here, you just get used to winter. But this winter, even looking out our front window, the snow had almost melted away, and now there's huge drifts out there as of the last storm we had just a day ago.
Yep.
And now they're calling for between 2 and 4 feet of snow.
Ooh, wow. So
Which is, we're
yeah,
gonna.
let's see here.
So today we're doing some preparations for that.
Yep.
It's nice that the sun's out this morning because we're hoping this will heat up and slide the snow off of this, so we can at least have this clear of snow and ready to go. The problem isn't the amount of snow that's going to fall; it's the wind blowing it up against things. So yesterday, Jose started clearing out around this high tunnel over here, which we'll take you over there and show you what he did. But even the last storm we had where we got maybe 8 inches, you think?
Yeah.
It had already started up the side and was piling up on the roof. That's when you collapse the tunnel, is when the snow now can't fall away, and then it just starts to slowly build up,
Yeah.
and then it'll crush it in.
Yeah.
So I think the roof of the house is going to be okay though, because it's pretty clear.
Oh, yes, very clear. Yeah, I might be when I clean one side,
Yeah,
but the rest it looks good.
the rest looks good.
Yeah.
So the other thing we're doing is, if the power goes out, we're fine because we have heat even if there's no power. The
Yeah.
problem is we have eggs in the incubator, so we just will make sure we can run the generator if we have to, but I don't know how much I want to run the generator for eggs this time of year.
Yeah.
So we'll consider it if the power goes out. Now the last storm we had, was it in December, the big storm
Yeah,
we
it was
had?
in December, and we lost the power for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, we did, but the areas around us, a
yeah.
lot of people, I mean, trees came down everywhere. It almost looks like a hurricane went through along some of Lake Superior because every property trees fell over.
Yeah, but I think we'll be okay because the other day we saw a crew working on clean those power lines.
Yeah, well, if a tree comes down though, it
Yeah.
just takes
Yeah,
out the
yeah.
lines. You know, it'd be nice to think we're safe, but so we're just going to be prepped. We're putting water up. We have 4 or 5 gallon things of water. We'll probably fill the bathtub, make sure just so we can flush the toilet and do the basics. I'm not ready for this though. I'm so over winter at this point, and I know winter is not over. I get it.
No.
But we have had multiple storms this winter with multiple feet.
Yeah.
And it's
Crazy.
just ongoing. It just feels like the snow starts to clear and we get more.
Yeah, last week it was so nice. 50 degrees some days. We lost a lot of snow. The
Yeah.
snow melting a lot, but now
Oh, it's all back.
recover,
It's
yeah.
everything that melted is back. So if it stays nice and sunny like this today, I'm going to try to make some soil blocks and get us ready because we are now far behind where we wanted to be.
yeah.
And we have onion planting to do next week. I'm thinking I'm going to do peppers a little bit early because now with these high tunnels, I think we can get peppers in the ground earlier, which will give us more production.
Yeah, I think we can even if we start early, we can double cover for a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So I want to work on that, which means you have to clear the door on this thing again because it's yesterday. That's where it was piling up, was on
Yeah.
that side of the building. So we have to do that. But let's walk out and take a look at the high tunnel real quick and just see what we have to get done there.
Yeah.
The good news for me is I have to finish our taxes and I have to finish our garden plan, which they've already canceled schools for Monday
Oh, yeah.
because it's supposed to be so bad. And they're saying there may not even be school until Wednesday or Thursday of next week. Just how much snow we're supposed to get. The problem is, like, you go into Marquette, which is our closest big town, and there's nowhere else to put snow. Like, they've pushed it every possible place.
Even here.
Yeah, people's yards are just piled up with snow. People say this is more like a normal winter. We've been here now.
I think it's above or normal.
I don't think so. I think this is more than they normally get up here. We've been up here. This is the 6th season. And I can handle most winters, but I'm done. I'm checked out.
A lot of snow here already.
Yeah, we had this all cleared out, and now Jose's we're at least a foot there. But you can see how it is building up on the side here. And the problem is it slides off the roof, which is fantastic. But then as it piles up here, it now builds up over the top of the roof. So they're calling for 30-mile-an-hour winds both days, both Saturday and Monday, or Sunday and Monday, and 2 to 4 feet of snow, which that's fine, except for it'll drift huge here, not just 2 to 4 feet. It'll be multiple feet right here. So you can see we just made a video in here the other day, and this wall was completely cleared. There was no snow, and now one snowstorm, and look at how high, it's almost back where it was. The good news is it's really light snow, so today, if it doesn't get too warm, you should be able to clear out and get ready a little bit. But we will have to probably get up in the middle of the night, maybe not so much tonight, but the next night, and keep an eye on these. Because if we need to come out and shovel, now these are built for snow load.
Yeah.
Like, these are some of the top high tunnels you can purchase for snow load. You do not understand how heavy snow is. If you don't live in an area with snow,
Oh, it is heavy.
it gets very heavy when it's sitting and it's multiple inches.
Yeah, even the fluffy ones.
It gets very heavy. So we're just going to have to pay attention and see what happens.
Yesterday, because the wind was blowing from the east, so it was pushing the snow away from the high tunnel.
Yeah, so this side's not too bad.
No.
Yesterday morning when I woke up, I looked out the kitchen window and the snow was piled up and there was easily 6 inches sitting on top of the roof here. But then as we had our coffee, I came and looked again and some of the chunks had started to slide off. Jose came out, you made a video of it, yeah? Jose came out and just knocked it down. But then he came and shoveled this whole side to get us ready for today and the next 2 days, so there's room again for the snow to pile up. But I mean, just look at how much snow is between these two high tunnels right now.
Oh, I know. And I think I want to cut a little more because I know it will be not enough room for.
Yeah, I feel like we're going to be working a lot out here. By we, I mean Jose, although I may have to help on this one.
The good news is just that one and this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have to do a round of the two high tunnels.
The bigger problem is we're scheduled to start planting in all of these hoop houses on April 1st. So what,
When
that's
you say?
April 1st.
Good luck.
So that's 20 days away. Maybe it'll get really warm. Maybe it'll go from 8 degrees to 60 degrees. Well, I'm not going to hold out hope.
Well, I think it's gonna be hard. We can clear around the high tunnel. This thing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard.
The thing is, this one will clear quicker. The two down the hill down there, we may eventually move them up back here because this snow just doesn't clear very good. And I don't know why that is, because it's a south-facing slope. So the sun is on it all day, but the snow sits down in that low area.
And it's very wet too.
Yeah, and there's a lot of water runs through there. So the problem we have is we could save those beds till later in the year, but when you're in a hoop house, you want to plant as early as possible. And it's just too wet down in there. So this hill up here is really nice. I don't like it because it's broadside to our normal wind directions, which is hard on structure.
Yeah, but in the summer I think it'll be okay.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
And we have 2 other hoop houses up there already.
Yeah.
You just hate to move what you've built. I just wanted to take a quick minute and show you some of these overgrown plants in our germination room. You can see these needed to go out. Bottom line, several days ago. The germination room is not set up to keep plants in it for an extended period of time. It's set up basically to get them germinate and to allow the plants to stay in here a few extra days if we don't want to kick on like the heated greenhouse. So we keep lights in here, but the lights are very low in order, because we don't let the plant start to get much bigger than that before we put them outside in the greenhouse. But you can see right now the plants are up touching the lights. These are kale. There's Swiss chard over here. Down here, we wait to start the peas until they are going to be going out within 2 weeks, because you can see they get so tall and lanky quickly. And this is the shelf we have where the lights are the furthest away. It looks like I can move them up a little bit more, which I'll probably end up doing. But I mean, I just pulled them off that other shelf where they were almost touching the lights, and now here within a day or two they're going to be touching these lights. The problem is I don't really want that, because then they are just so tall and spindly, it's hard to plant when they're like that. Over here we have a broccoli and the turnips. The spinach, you can see, it needed to go out a few days ago. These are bigger than we usually let them get in these paper pots, because there's really not a lot of soil in these. So the roots start to dig down if you don't get them planted. Over on this shelf is a little bit better right now, but you can see here, these are kohlrabis, I think. These are bok choys, and they're getting up very close to the light, which I'm not super happy about. We're hoping that by next Wednesday or Thursday we'll be able to plant. But by then these plants will be way overgrown, and trying to decide which shelf to put things on, because we don't have a lot of space. I don't want to move the spinach up because the cooler temps down here keep it from getting too big and too leggy. But then I can't put things like the kale down there, which is clearly getting too tall. Anyway, hopefully we get through this storm and can get to planting.
Okay, it is 2:10. Wow, 2:10. All right. And I think maybe in about 40 minutes, 40 minutes I can finish this, and I will jump into the other side if I have enough energy. Because I think this is gonna be fun. All right. 2:15. I think we can get it. We can get it. Okay. Whew. I think it take me about 45 minutes or a little more, but I finished one side. I'm gonna take a break for a minute.
I can't believe how much it is the calm before the storm today. It is so beautiful. It's kind of creepy to think it can go from the weather it is today to what we're expecting over the next 2 or 3 days. So I wasn't going to work outside today. I really need to get our garden plan done and our taxes done, and I thought, you know, this like 5 or 6 days of really cold weather would be perfect for that, but it's hard on the farm when it's a nice day to be inside. There's really so many things to be done all year round that can be done when the weather's nice. So what I'm doing in here, of course, is making more soil blocks and trays. So behind me, I've started the trays for the onions. I need 48 total trays for onions, and I think I have 19 done. So I have a long way to go, still 31 to go. That's what I'm gonna work on right now. I won't get them all done today, but I'm gonna do another batch, which is probably going to be close to this number, maybe not quite, but it'll leave me about, you know, 10 to 15 trays left to do once this weather clears up, because I will not be out here working during the blizzard the next few days. But you can see over here I already have all the trays done for our next regular seeding. So this is things like our salad mix, lettuces, broccolis, everything that's going to be in our second planting here on the farm. And these are just waiting to be seeded. We don't have any room in the germination room, so these are just going to hang out until we're ready to seed, which I'm assuming will be next week, Wednesday, Thursday. We also will be planting, so those are the 2 projects that'll need to get done next week. I'm just waiting right now for Jose to bring me water, and then I will get started making soil blocks. Are you stealing my camera? That's not nice.
Yep.
Adios. I guess making soil blocks is boring. Clearing snow is much more interesting.
We are ready. Where is the snow, huh? Where is the snow?
I think we're as ready as we're gonna be for this. I actually got almost all the trays done. I only have 8 more to do.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm really happy. My arms are sore. You said you're tired from shoveling.
Yep.
But I think we've got the snow as far away from buildings as much as possible to try to keep us clear for the next 2 days.
Yeah.
If we get 4 feet of snow though, it's going to be what it is. We don't even have room to put that much snow.
We should be export to the other countries that don't have snow.
Yeah. We could put it on a train, take it south maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe they'd enjoy the cooler weather. Anyway, next video you'll see whether or not we survived.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, I think we are ready. I don't know what else we can do, but
Wait.
just wait. Okay. And tomorrow afternoon is when it's gonna be start looking back.
Yeah. Yeah, they're saying 19 plus inches tomorrow and 16 inches on Sunday or Monday. So we'll see.
Yep.
Time will tell.
Maybe we'll see you next time.